The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70. Ready up.
Richardson. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Bringing Hunter left. Richardson on 3rd. Hopkins holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Big Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Motion a receiver left. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And this one is launched downfield. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back-to-back carries here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another carry for it. And This is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 4th down, pass coming. Short pass brought in. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Setting up to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Jordan Battle with the INT. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Will Riker to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Power squib kick is taken in. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60, back to 60.
Back to work they go after the interception. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
On the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Go now. Cougars, go.
They're going for this. And they got home. Second on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Okay, ready?
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Check, Bobcat, check. Here we go, check. Check, third.
Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 by Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready, right?
3rd and goal for Richardson. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He's got the squiver. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Chased out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Browns get the football back with great field position there at the 36. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too much.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Toss play, short side. He's got the first down grab and still going. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons start to fight back with their first points in this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons get it back to a 14-point game.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Dragons, come on, come on. Cowboy 80, Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Check, hurt. Steady.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready. Pat the 60.
Throwing from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back, a little control, and find a way to cut off the comeback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Pat the 60. Hurt. Ready.
Now Richardson on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and inches.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Pass play on 3rd and inches. That's caught for the 1st. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dragons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Dragons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dragons 14. Cam Little to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. King, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
60 Bison.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
19 strike. 19 strike.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. The first carry now for Sean Smith. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Honolulu on the other side. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to the well again. Along the right sideline, there's space. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dragons tie this game at 21.
Cam Little to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson to start the drive. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Benson off his own read. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
On the ball now.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check smash. Check smash.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Dragons have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Tossing right to the short side. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here. He's 2nd and 1. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Like it.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here. Go play action on first down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're in long for him here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Dragons getting their punter out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields it inside the 35. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
14 yards on the play. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Street! Hey, check that. Street. Go, Reed, go. 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Tiger.
Back now, pressure coming. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Right up the gut. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Working quickly here. They give it to him again. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
And a Honolulu first down. 1st and 10.
First down, play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here we go.
2nd down pass play coming. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, he is killing his team.
Goes to the hurry up here.
Ready, go. 19 tight.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Richardson on 3rd. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Looking to throw. That finds Davis complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 18.
1st and 10 from the 43.
For a Honolulu first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sending him on the dime. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice stop here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pass play now. Screen here for Smith. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
On the play. That's another Honolulu first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's their ball, and they need to do something with it, or their postseason is over. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons take a 4th quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
24. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Contact, check contact. Ready.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
60 Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They send a man in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. That finds Hunter downfield. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
On first down, it's Richardson. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. Reichard on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
38. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
60 Eagles, go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
At the 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That's caught for the first. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A pickup there of 39. And that means first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to throw it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown. The Dragons making a 4-point game here in the fourth.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Cowboy 80.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Big Lion, gotta be Lion. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready,
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Okay, ready?
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. That's the 2-minute warning here from Honolulu. Browns only up by a few. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run for this. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Here we go. Check.
On first down, they'll run. They dodge the tackle. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
He's brought down.
Gotta hurry this to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. Setting up the screen. And they get this down to the 28. Offensive line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain.
Here he is to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The give here on 2nd. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say aloha from Honolulu.